Up TikTok? What's up Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn? I see everybody chiming on in. Y'all come on in, y'all come on in. Come on in, y'all come on in. Now listen, this is just going to give you guys a quick insight for those of you all that are joining and or it's your first time joining my live today. First of all, welcome. I mentioned that I was giving away mad value today just so you can take an introspective look on where you are and where you want to be. Okay, so I wanted to come in here really quick just to go over this because as you guys will see, KPIs for personal growth, KPIs for personal growth, KPIs for personal growth. Y'all know what that means, right? Hold on, does anyone know what KPIs mean right here on TikTok? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyone know? Anyone knows right here? What's KPIs, y'all? We got to start off on the right foot. Make sure we're on the right playing field. KPI. What does KPI stand for? KPI. What does KPI stand for? What's KPI, y'all? Oh, I see you right here. I see you. Oh, I see someone down here. Wait. KPI stands for what? Key performance indicators. That's right. Somebody plugged in over here on TikTok. You guys, if we don't have key performing, you got to understand this. Key performance indicator shows you exactly where you are, and it shows you exactly where you are not. Okay? So this is what I want to go over. Now listen, you guys. Okay, so my crew, I think they're trying to surprise me, okay? Because you guys, the crew and the family gonna be here. Y'all gonna get a chance to meet everybody. We're gonna give some family insight on some things really quick. Then I'm gonna change and freshen up and get cute for a night on the town. So I don't have nobody here to help me, and I'm not in my office, okay? So the purpose of me showing you guys this right now is I still wanted to give you a visual of what a KPI looks like. Now, I have a KPI in every area of my life. It's a financial tracker. It's my activity tracker. This is my personal right here, personal tracker. You guys, you got to have this. You guys got to have this. If you don't have a KPI tracker, can I ask you something? What are you measuring? Hold on. If you don't have a KPI, what are you measuring? See, we got to get on the same page. And although this is leading into, because listen, you guys, if you guys, this is your first time joining me today, we talked about the body earlier. We talked about food, juices, all those things. Oh, excuse me. See, because this is what I do when I'm teaching, when I'm presenting, when I'm with my clients, when I'm in the office, when I'm at one of my events and my pop-up workshops. I'm fueling myself while I'm working. I'm fueling myself while I'm working. You see? See, you're going to see a big difference. A big difference. And what it is, you really going to stand and believe in and on versus just playing around, playing small, trying to make a couple dollars here and there. And my community called me Big Misty. And guess what? I think I'm playing a little bit too big for individuals now. Because where are you at, folks? Hey, TikToks. Thank you, sending love. What's up, Gina? Where are you at, folks? So I coined the name and where everybody go. Where are my big people at? Where you at? Where you at, Big Terry? Where you at? Because this big, hey, y'all, this grown folk conversation right here. That's what this is. This grown folk conversation. So now here's what a KPI is. Key performance indicators is very important. It shows you where you are, but what's most important, it shows you where you're not. Okay? Almost didn't notice you without the juicer. I love it. I have a juice though. I got a juice though. No, and I'm not in the kitchen, okay? Listen, you guys, it's my 48th birthday today. 48, y'all, 48. The number 4, the number 8, two powerful numbers, two different energies performing one great synergy. And I want to give that back. I want to give it back, right? I want to show you now how juicing has impacted my life, my mental state, my emotional state, my physical. I've been there a long time. Remember with the juicer? I've been there a long time with y'all. My spiritual state, my financial state, and this is where I want to get y'all to go. So listen, you guys, should you lock arms with me, if this is your first time joining me, I mentioned you have 5 ways to connect with me. 5 different ways to connect with me where I will work with you for 48 days to make sure you achieve your goal. 48 days to make sure you achieve your goal. Are y'all with me? How this is going to look is really, really simple. Hold on, y'all, because my sister told me to check the cake. I smell it. I want to make sure I don't burn it. Can I have your permission for 1 second and let me go make sure it's okay? I promise you, I just got to go hop over to 48 to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Can y'all stay here? In the meantime, get a pen, get a pencil, because I want to show you guys something. In the meantime, you guys, get a pen, pencil, and or paper, wherever you're going to write. Get your digital pad. Get it. I'll be right back. Yes, I have your permission. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll be right back. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, you guys, it was perfect. It's a little golden. I hope she don't get mad at me. It's a little golden, but oops. All right. It smells amazing. I have a vegan cake for my birthday, you guys, and I'm really excited about that. Okay. All right. So here's what I want you guys to look at here. As I mentioned before, you have 5 ways to work with me, whether or not it is for your health and wellness, be it that you want to cleanse or detox and or lose weight. I got a plan in both areas for you. Whether it is a personal disposition when it comes to just getting out the rut, creating consistency, making sure you have the right habits in place to get you out of where you are to where you want to be, is all in the mind state. And I'm going to point you back to yourself so you can achieve all the goals you're looking to achieve. Okay? That's the 3rd way. The 4th way, obviously, is business. That's the last one I'm going to do after this one, after this recording, after this live. I'm coming back before you one more time to talk about business, just to show you guys some different strategies. I'm going to show you guys like literally how you can change your life through automations, okay? Through list building, through technology. I'm going to show you. So you business owners that are watching now, I'm going to show you some things that may revolutionize the way you're currently doing things. I'm going to show you how you could do the things you're doing and still work on your side hustle and don't feel overwhelmed. I'm going to show you how you can create additional streams of income should you want to do that. That's the last portion after this. But before we do that, you know why this is important? I want to show you this KPI tracker because it really works on yourself. This is going to help you work on yourself. So should you choose one of those 5 paths, this is definitely what you're going to get. Now, what this screen says here, and I'm going to read it here. I have 2 different working laptops. The other one is right here. You guys that are here, I want to share a screen with you because I filled in what I'm getting ready to show you. And if you saw all of my stuff that I filled in, you can say, oh, well, that's why Misty was there last year. Or you can say, oh, that's why where she's at. Oh, now I see why. Okay? You guys that are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you all that are just joining. I want to show you how you can really change your life. Okay? So for some of you all that are just here to play and not here to stay, this isn't for you. For someone that's really looking to find the traction in your life to move you into things ahead that you know you really want to see, this is for you. Hands down. Hands down. So when you get this KPI tracker, this says right here, it's important, read. This is an interactive PDF and it's designed for you to easily enter and save your responses directly into this document. To complete this, you're going to follow these steps. 1, 2, 3. You're going to download this file. Then it says you can download it to your computer. It says, please note, you won't be able to fill in the designated fields from your mobile device. I love giving instructions because it's the instructions that's going to keep you, when you follow them, it's going to keep you. I promise you. I said when you follow, not if, because that's subjective. If you don't follow it, it's not going to work for you. When you follow it, it's going to work. Hey, I see a hey over there. What's up, Tasha? Okay. Use a desktop or laptop if you like to keep a digital copy of all your responses. I'm going to show you what that looks like. 1 second. I told you guys you can only talk for so long, right? And if I'm going to help revolutionize your life in the next 48 days, that's my gift to you today on my God-given day. You got to get the tools to be able to get in the paint to play this game. The third step is save the document to keep a record of your responses and track your growth over time. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, track your growth. Track over time. Please be sure to follow the steps to ensure the progress is saved and easily accessible for your future reference. You guys know why that's important? This is why when we work together, you'll see all my responses. You're going to see everything, and it's almost right here with you guys watching on this device, right? I'm right now streaming from Quincy's laptop here, but I want you all to know this. If I was at my office, you guys, I promise you I can show all of you guys, but I'm not set up in my home to do all this. I got digital technology around, but not like it is in my office where we do training. So I want you to know I'm working this out, right? I hope you can appreciate it. I'm working it on out. Okay. Now, I want to show you guys how this is going to work. You're going to find this is everything I laid out, and this is what I say right here on this. Get excited about investing in yourself and embarking on this journey to achieving authentic balance. Transformation starts here. And this exercise is the first step toward creating the life you envision. If I'm being honest, I wish I had this tool earlier in my journey. But like with many growth process, you don't know what you don't know until you take that leap. I'm going to say that again for somebody that just joined. Anita, hey Anita, what's up Sheena? For all of you guys that just joined here, what's up God, GA, I'm going to say this for you. Like with any growth process, you don't know what you don't know until you take the leap. You don't know what you don't know, my beautiful family here on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You don't know what you don't know until you take the leap. Does that make sense? Until you take the leap, you don't know what you don't know. It's impossible, y'all. You don't know. So, what do I mean by this? You guys got to hear me out. Y'all hear me out. Hear me out. Y'all hear me out. Here's what I mean by this. This was my mama. I wish I could show you guys all my mama favorite stuff. She loved it here. Oh, Quincy, I don't have your code. Dang, I need his streaming code to show you. Sorry. You guys here on TikTok, you may not be able to see this, but you guys can see I can share my screen right here with you guys. Sorry. Because I need Quincy's code to be able to stream here because I'm on his laptop to stream. But I'll finish reading. Did you guys get what I just mentioned here, though? Like with any growth process, you don't know what you don't know until you take the leap. When I first embraced this, what I'm getting ready to share with you all, I wasn't sure if I could align all areas of my life with this motto. I didn't know. Because when you're trying to juggle the body, the mind, you're trying to juggle the lifestyle, everything that you're feeling, it's difficult sometimes when you're trying to multitask. But it's okay. I'm here to assure you you can do it. But here's another thing I want you guys to know. Here it is right here. I'm just reading what the ending is. This exercise is here to guide you as you begin your journey to balance, purpose, and fulfillment. I say, don't wait. Stop what you're doing now. Dive in. You owe it to yourself. This is the tool. This is the template you all get. This is very important. If you don't have a KPI, You should have a KPI tracker in every area of your life. Every area of your life, you should have an API tracker. Does that make sense, y'all? KPI tracker. Now, let me show you what this looks like. Here's what this tracker looks like. This tracker right here identifies 7 different areas in your life. When you see mine, you can scroll up. You literally can scroll. Y'all see this here? You can scroll in all 7 areas. That's very important. I was very descriptive, extremely descriptive. So much so, I got it right here for y'all. Hold on, let me read this to you so you all can see exactly what I mean. This is where the rubber meets the road. And what's beautiful about this, you guys, in order to dominate, this is what you got to do. Now, let me read this to you. These are the areas, and we're talking straight up domination. Okay? When you look at these questions, you're going to answer them here. Then the next slide, when you go over, all these are different things, different questions. Let me come up so you guys can see. See that? Different questions. 5 different questions. You answer. You answer where you are right now, and based upon where you are right now, you come back and you look at it. The same way you start a new diet regimen, you start a new job, you have a new income goal, you're always tracking what's coming in. This is what you're doing right here. Key performance indicators will always show, look, you guys, always is a definitive. You know that, right? Always is a powerful word. KPIs will always show you something. If you're not using it, what are you doing? When you go to work, when you don't check and balance the amount of hours you put in, and you know how much you get paid an hour, how much do you truly know that's coming home? You know this. Now we're going back to practicality. Because Miss Wade, my mama told me and taught me how to track all monies. From I don't know when. I knew how to balance a checkbook in elementary. The question is, how are you living your life? How are you tracking your numbers in your body? Hold on. How are you tracking when something goes on emotionally? How are you tracking the growth intellectually? How are you doing that? Based upon a feeling? When somebody did something that set you off, you say, ooh, back in the day, I used to. How are you measuring your results? How? Can I get one person right here on TikTok to tell me how? And if you're not, it's okay to tell me you're not. That's just the question. The question is how. Can I have an answer? Right here? Anybody want to be brave enough to answer? Can I have an answer right here? Anyone? Anyone? How? The question is how, y'all. Hold on. I'm losing my screen. Give me a second. Hey, Sandra. What's up, Big Keisha? My question is, how are you guys tracking your results? Big Keisha, Sandra, how are you tracking? How are you guys tracking? Thank you, Lucky. I appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you. How are you guys tracking? I see Sylvia just joined. What's up, Sylvia? How are you tracking results, y'all? How are you tracking? You journal. Journal. Ooh, I'm not. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Okay, let me show you guys this. And I knew somebody was going to say that. Thank you, Big Keisha. Thank you, Big Sandra. Bonnie Boo, thank you. Y'all, if y'all joined me live earlier, I stated a prayer before I started my day. Before on the first live, I prayed. I said a prayer. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew where this was going, right? If we're going to look at every place that we are, whew, my arm is aching. And every place we're not, we got to be honest where we are and what we're doing. I thought you was talking to me. Keisha, Sandra, that's great you journal. I love it. I love it. This is why this is right here too. So, FYI, let me explain the difference with journaling and KPIs. If you do not have a KPI tracker, it is a big difference between journaling and a KPI. Because this is what I do. Like, this is what I do with my coach, mentor. Whenever I'm talking, I get an aha moment. I have this. I have several by my bed, in my library here. Here, I have several. But I don't run to the journal to check results. A journal is not meant to track results. Let me explain. Now, you can make it that. You can definitely make it that. But I'm here to present to you how you can make your life easier, not harder. Right? Lots of us, and this is great, right? You got to think of advertising. The way advertising was back in the day, remember newspaper articles, all these mailers? Advertising now, digital technology. It's the same way. I love you guys, you journalers out there. That is beautiful. Keep journaling. But journaling and a KPI tracker, again, is two different things. How you can make your journal a KPI tracker is if you have a working journal. And that journal is time-stamped, right? I see you old school. I love it. I love it, Sandra. But this why I'm here, Sandra, to talk about these things. You know why, Sandra? Because I already know your goals. You already told me. I promise you, you already told me some of the things you know. And here's what I want to assure you. When you grow in business, Sandra, you will not be able to keep track of your goals on paper. It's difficult. You need formulas. You need spreadsheets. It is a time saver. Now, here's what I want you guys to know. It's not that journaling is bad. It's just not efficient for measuring results. Two different things. Are y'all with me? You can go back and look at some things, some downloads. Maybe God gave you some aha moments. You can go back and look and say, oh, what did I do when I had this? Or what did I, that's all of that is really, really good. It's really good. But when I sat on a call with my coach and we talked numbers, guess what she asked me? Show me your formula. Show me your track sheet, your tracker. You know why? Because there's a formula in there. If I'm posting when it comes to business and I'm posting social media posts, I'm posting my impressions, I'm posting my click-through rates, I'm posting what is my cost per lead. If I'm doing all of these, we got all these numbers and we got everything. Do you think, Missy, wait. It's difficult to do it. Can you do it, Sandra and Big Keisha? Absolutely, you could do it. You can do it. It's very difficult. And I can tell you this. Remember, my job is this. I have a job. And my job is to show you don't have to overcomplicate the process. If I would have had the tools that I use, these KPI trackers, where it's digitized, and the person that I'm accountable to can see real-time numbers. Let me tell you the steps that you can mitigate a lot of this. Let me explain. If I'm using this journal to track a progress, here's all the steps involved that I have to do in order to show progress to those that I'm accountable to. I got to sit down. I got to find what I wrote on what page. Time killer. Oh my gosh. Look, you guys can get tabs. You can organize it. You can get tabs. Same thing we do with the Bible, and you still read the physical Bible. You could do that, yeah. After I get it, what am I going to do with it? Take a picture. Use a Xerox copy machine. Scan it. Either way, there's a step involved in order to digitize that journal to send to the person you're accountable to. Another time killer. Are you guys with me? Sandra, Big Keisha, are you with me? Hey, Big Keish, that's why you here with me, business owner, you entrepreneur, you bestseller author. See, I'm speaking that over you because that's who you are. And when you know that you're it, every single thing you're doing has to align to that. Everything. Because when you start getting more book sales, how you going to track stuff? We are creating triple the work. Amen, my beautiful sister queens. That's why I'm giving this as an example. A KPI, Keisha, is a key performance indicator. It's a tracker. That's what KPIs are. Those of you all that are just joining me live, you must have KPIs in every area of your life. This that I had on the screen behind me before y'all joined, I'm on Quincy's laptop that was streaming to here. I don't know his streaming code, and he's not here. I told y'all they're trying to surprise me. And it better be a big, stop. Because I was about to say something. I'm not going to do that. So he's not here. And so you can't see. But here's a KPI. Here's a personal KPI tracker. This is what I use. This is what I give my clients. This is what I put down. And I literally, hold on, talk about journaling. You can type in here. You can voice to text, and it goes all the way down. If I showed you guys my first one that I filled out with this in all areas of my life versus my new one that I just filled out with my strategies. Y'all hear what I said? I didn't say goals. Because see, my goals are right here on the first question. Y'all get that? See, my goals are right here. The first question is goals, right here. What are your current goals in life, and how do they align with who you truly are looking to become? Look, these are my goals. That's the only thing I talk about. The other questions talk about the strategy and how I'm going to reach them. You guys with me? Don't overcomplicate the process. Whether you're a business owner or not, you should have a KPI, a personal KPI. Those are your key performance indicators. Everything you do is a performance, just like everything you do has a consequence. Good, bad, or indifferent, no matter how you slice it, you have a consequence for everything you do or don't do. Or don't do. True? That makes sense. I have so many notes and it's so unorganized. Woo! I salute you. I thank you for being honest. That's the response right there I was waiting on. Right there. Whenever you feel disorganized, you are experiencing the lack of production. Because again, time killer of the time you're wasting trying to organize everything. That means it's taken away from your true money-making, producing activities. Because you're trying to get organized. Or you're trying to perform. Or, you see, remember I mentioned everything that you do, it should be in the flow and in the current of your statue, of your organization, of your skill. Hey, Jordan. And when it's not, it's going to cause you to do a whole bunch of things that's going to get you off kilter. So I'm so glad that this person said that. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you. What's up, y'all? I appreciate it. Jordan, give it up for Jordan, y'all. Okay? So I'm happy that you mentioned it makes sense because I feel all over the place. That's what journaling, in one sense, you know what you should use journaling as, you guys? And I'm going to encourage you. I don't want to discourage you from what you're doing. I truly don't want to discourage you. I want you to remain encouraged But can you use journaling as a source of an outlet, a source of letting it out, a source of what was, a source of writing your book? That's fine. But when I'm talking about KPIs for the sake of measuring, yeah, no. Hold on. I'm saying, yeah, no. Y'all see what I just did? Like, yeah, no. No. I'm saying this. That's what's up, Big Keisha, because I love you. This, if you listen to what I just mentioned, and again, we're just talking about this is a personal KPI. Personal, predicated based upon your body, your mind, where you are. You're literally identifying where you are and where you are not. That's what you're doing on your personal KPI. So when we join forces, should we work together? I don't even know where you were. So how can we hold you accountable to where it is you are and where you want to be? Y'all can do your thing. I'm wrapping up. You guys, they're here to set up because guess what we're doing? We're going to bring you in on a recording. We're going to talk about family structure, family business, what happens, what we've done, mistakes we've made, how to do things, you guys, and how to get things right. So they're here to set up because we're going to be right here talking about some things real candidly with you guys. So come prepared on the next one, okay? Because after all, your family is a business. Did y'all get that? Whether you have it now, you see it now, you operating in it, you're not operating in it. I don't know about you all. I don't know. But I love looking at the power and the infrastructure of what it is that we have done to set for those and before us and after. Those that before us, the things that they set, and then those that were setting things for those after. Does that make sense? But we can't get to that portion of business when we're not organizing some of the things that I'm mentioning right now in your personal life. You guys get that? We can't get to that point if we're not organizing the things in personal life. But we're trying to work a business. We're trying to make money. We're trying to bring in additional streams of income. You know what your best bet would be? Instead of trying to do entrepreneurship or build a business, just go work a job and be disciplined there first. You'll have more return on your investment just by doing that because you're learning something. You're learning how to be accountable. You're learning how to take instruction. You're learning time management. You're learning responsibility because it's difficult. Let me see. Because it's difficult to try and do this and work this out. It's difficult when you guys trying to do that and we don't even do it with ourselves first. Are you with me? Listen, I like to have fun and joke. I promise you. Sometimes the emotions around here are too high. If y'all would have heard yesterday, I promise you, y'all would have heard Quincy and I talk about a whole bunch of things. I'm like, hold on. Too much emotion over simple stuff. But if we can't say stop for a minute to work on ourselves, to say, yeah, hold on, maybe I am doing a little bit too much because of stress, because of frustration, because of life. Life happens to all of us. But when we're at a place where we're trying to make sense of life, build additional streams of income, you're putting more stress on yourself trying to do that. That's why I said you'll be better off just working a job. Because at least you know at the end of that, you're making money going to work. When you're trying to build an empire, when you're trying to build the gift that God has given you, you got to start off right with the right strategies. So listen, yes, family is a business. Let's go, Sandra. I love you too, Big Keisha. I can assure you the things I'm saying. If someone would have said and set me down, I think I would have withheld a lot of heartache. Now, I'm not complaining because that's what I needed. Obviously, that's why I'm in business. out of my struggle and things that I've learned, I help so many people overcome in a short amount of time. So there's no complaints here for me. None. None. I've learned a great deal of lessons. And in those lessons, that's why I'm here to tell you guys, you need KPIs. Okay? You need KPIs. Have you ever juiced cabbage? Yes. Wow, y'all still, yes. Y'all love cabbage. Purple cabbage, pineapple. I love cabbage. Okay? So you guys, the purpose of this was to let you know the power and the importance of KPIs. Everything you do should have a key performance indicator attached to it, because that shows you whether your performances are key or not. They're either a key or you locked and you bound in the same habitual habit that's not producing freedom. Key performance indicators. I don't know about you guys, but I want to make sure I'm doing the key things to make things go and twist. Because when that key is right, it's just a moment of time when you put it in that right door and you turn and everything opens. Everything opens. So when I say, listen, listen, y'all, the floodgates of heaven, let's not talk about any of those things until we can get the fruit and what we're looking for from the seeds that we're planting with these practical tools. Then you will experience all those things. You will. They have apps for that, or is it a software? They do. So a couple things that I do, I've developed my own. I put my own formula in some of them. It can be a key performance indicator. It can come in different realms. They have apps. There are apps there. They have finance apps. There's a whole bunch of resources for you. That's a great question. Great question. Now, what I do personally, let me let you guys know what I do, and this is what I do for my clients. I use Google Sheets and Excel sheets and formulate them into whatever those KPIs are. Okay? So whether it's a fitness goal, a financial goal, you type in whatever that goal is you're trying to hit for 30 days. Then if it is a tracking your behavior on social media, how many times you're live, how many times you post an ad, how many clicks, your call to actions, like all of these things are your key performance indicators. Because by the time I get back to the table and I look at some of the things that was developed from whatever KPI you have and whatever program you're in with me, that's when we can determine your activity, right? So certainly, Big Keisha, if you're trying to measure book sales, I'm not going to give you a KPI tracker on health and wellness. Your KPI tracker with sales are literally going to be everything that I just said. How many times you post, where you post, is it an ad? Is it something that you are organically trying to do? How many people you reached out to? If you're trying to get on stages and or speak or arrange speaking gigs, if you're looking to get a PR, how many times you reached out? It's all of these things that's going to measure your performance for your expected goals. Okay? Now, you see the difference, Keisha and or Sandra? The difference now? Here I want you guys to see. Do you see the difference now between a journal and KPI trackers? I'll wait for you, Keisha and Sandra. Please let me know. Okay? For those on TikTok that said you didn't know what it was, I'm glad to even speak that now you've been enlightened. It's an honor. Because that means now you have another groove in your head. And once your brain gets expanded, it'll never get back to its original state. So now you're going to start asking yourself, wait a minute, is this really a key performance thing right here? This is why I mentioned to you guys that's in my circle, and when I talk about how I run my day and I talk about my money making, producing activities, getting that done in the morning, it's just like you go to work, right? Or you go to work at midnight. When you go to work, you want to be sure that when you working, you there for one purpose, and that is you're going to work, you need that money, you need that bread, right? When you wake up, If you're doing all this frivolous activity and at the end of the day, and I asked someone, I was on a call, I was on a coaching call, and I asked someone, and I'm going to speak about this in my business section, which is, this is coming to an end. When we were on a call, I said, I received 3 sales by talking right now. Did you get one? If you're connected with me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, I think I posted, how much money did you make yesterday? You know why I did that? I want everybody to know where you are. And if you don't know where you are, how in the world are we going to know where we're looking to go? You got to know where you are. If you're looking to make money online, if you're looking to create additional streams of income, the first thing you got to know is, wait a minute, if I only made $10 today, that means I'm only going to make $300 at the end of this month. Is that enough to pay my bills? If you're working a job and you're looking to still create additional streams of income or entrepreneurship, you got your source of income coming in. So the first goal is to make sure that you make the money you making at your job. But that's small. Then after that, how can you double that to where now you, because most people that work a job aren't working where they are reaching that, having a goal within their financial KPI. And I'm talking the average American citizen here. These are numbers who don't have an emergency fund or less than 40%. And then those that are indebted because student loans, right? So now we're working. I'm saying this because now we're working to take care of all the problems that we created for ourselves instead of working to get out of the situation to create the life we want to live. Does that make sense? And now this is why you lead, what we're going to talk about with business. You lead with always wanting to make a sale. You lead with now, instead of, look, this is not one time. You guys tell me this since I've been live. I didn't put out one link today, did I? Hey, TikTok, whoever joined me all day today, can you please confirm, did I give a link? If you guys are here on all these platforms, I didn't. If someone asks, maybe I did, maybe. But I can tell you how many people message me because they're ready to work with me. It is the value that you position yourself, but it's difficult to do that. It's difficult to do that when you don't know your personal KPIs. Do you get what I'm saying? So because I lead with my personal KPI, my numbers, my body, how I feel, I like to be at an optimum state of feeling great all the time. Because when I feel great, I'm able to deliver great value. When I'm sick in my body and I don't have the wherewithal, the encouragement, or I don't even have what I need for myself to encourage myself at times, then what do? I stay behind the scenes, I play small, I don't feel like it today, or I do what I have to do to go live and then now I'm pushy because I need to make a sale or I'm not doing that. Your gift makes room when you spend time understanding the God-like nature and character that He built us all for. Now, I'm not saying this is something that happens overnight. This takes a lot of work with yourself, a lot of discipline. Oh, thank you guys for the confirmation. No link given, no link, not one. I mentioned prior to my birthday today, I wanted to give extreme value. That's what I wanted to do. You guys don't have to guess why I get results. This is why I say humbly, please hear my heart. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the likes and the comments and when I post, thank you. But see, humbly, I'm about to say something. And I need y'all to hear my heart. You feel me? Hold on, you feel me? I want to make sure y'all feel me first because I'm about to say something that may go over somebody's head. I'm already happy on my birthday. I've said this before. This is my new year, and I want to honor God with the gifts and the talents that He gave me on this new day, new month, new year. So now it goes from thank you all for that But I want to celebrate the way I want to celebrate. And I want to celebrate with you. And I want to celebrate with all of you. That's what I want. I want you to be just as happy. If it's not the holiday, if it's not the new year, if it's not your birthday. Y'all remember when we were children and then Christmas was gone? And it was like, we got to wait a whole nother year for the thrills. Y'all know. I know. Me too. I used to think that. Or your birthday is gone and you wait that whole, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. And then it's gone. It's like, I had to have honest conversations with my family, with myself. It is the inner disposition of constantly having joy, everlasting joy, everlasting joy. And that only comes from your spiritual disposition. That's it. That is it. If I speak something, I'm led to speak it. If I do something, I can assure you I'm spiritually, divinely guided to do that. So when I say humbly speaking, I want you all to know this. I did the work. You all that's been watching for some time, you notice, you see it. You see it. I don't need nobody to confirm that. And I even tell people this. Thank you. I thank you now, right now, humbly speaking, right? I know what I do to get the results. I know, right? Woo. So I want you guys to be just as confident in that. And if you're not, you just got more work to do. It's okay. If you're not confident in that, whatever that is, you have more work to do, right? So this is why I purposely come as I am in every state. Purposefully. There's sometimes I don't want to dress up. Sometimes it calls too much attention. Sorry. It's the truth. Sometimes I want to just shh everybody. Because see, you getting distracted, how most people get distracted on these bright, shiny objects. No, stop. Stop. I'll talk to a business owner who in your mind, doesn't look the part, but they sharp as a whip, versus somebody who putting on a game face. Got to look the part, dress the part. Oh, you see that from a mile away. But when you know someone has done inner work, that is a root that goes so deep, I don't care what happens. They're unshakable. Don't you want to be like that? Don't you? That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's it. And if you're not experiencing that right now, and I'm talking about not because of a selfish gain, there's no reason why you're still here, you're still watching, you're still playing small without getting the results that you know you want because you're just not connected. Bull crap. I'm sorry. You can't keep doing that, y'all, because whatever you're doing, you're investing somewhere. Your time, your energy, watching shows. And there's a time when you're looking to dominate. It's impossible to dominate when you keep flirting with the process. Well, you got to find that balance in life, No. So people still die trying to figure that out. No. I have a goal. And my goal is by the time I'm 50, I have straight up, financial, business, spiritual goals. They're big. It's massive. And I promise you it's not going to happen when I'm just, life is about balance. It is when I talk about body, because if you don't have a body, you will never have balance in nothing. You don't even exist. But when it comes to making the main thing, get some KPIs. That's your takeaway. Get a KPI tracker. Get with somebody that can hold you accountable to your goals. If you're still trying to figure this out and you're buying DIY projects and it's not working, let me tell you what's happening. The same way here someone said on TikTok, they get overwhelmed with all their notes and their journaling. You're getting overwhelmed by all the things you're buying trying to figure it out. You're getting overwhelmed. Or you're probably overwhelmed by not doing nothing at all. You know what that is? Anxiety is nothing but something that's trying to express itself. When you feel anxious and you see something that's not happening, that's what that is. Remember? in school when the teacher, before they call you to come present or public speak, or you like, you have this, that's a feeling of anxiety because you are getting ready to express. And before it comes out, and then afterwards, it's like, oh, phew, it's over. Now what? I live for that high. I live for that high. I love it because I know everything in. I'm waiting to give it out because I know it's going to change somebody's life like it did mine. I love it. It's not a fear thing. I live to do it. I love it. And if there's ever a time I'm scared of something, I run towards whatever that is because I don't want to be scared of nothing. I hope this encouraged each and every one of you. Thank you all so much. That was all about KPIs with your personal life. Of course, you better believe when we lock arms, that's what you get. You know why? Because I got to know where you are in all these areas of your life. I got to know. Because what we working towards? What balance are you looking to find? Hey, thank you. What we doing? See? It's bigger than it's about your life. It's time to be about it. All right? So I'll have another juice next time I'm live. Got a couple of things when it comes to business. I'm going to be right back, by the way, because by the time they're done doing all of this, we're going to talk about some things in business and family life and all of that. And this is going to be it's going to be fun, y'all. It's going to be fun. Okay? It's going to be fun. You guys want to know how to start? Here's your takeaway. Make sure you come back on my next live knowing or answering these questions. Okay? Listen, it's all business now, right? Family life and business when you see me live again. And it's not going to be long, okay? Because it's 5 o'clock. And party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Don't come over here shrugging your shoulders and then you're going to stop halfway through the song. Okay, here's what I want you to come prepared for when I come back live. It's business and it's all about family. Okay? Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. Whether you have children, you don't have children, you're aspiring to have children. Ask yourself, what I want my children trying to figure out things that I'm figuring out right now. Hold on. Hold on. You may have adult children. Doesn't matter your age. Would you want your children try figuring things out right now that you're figuring out? Do you feel a sense of obligation? Hold on. Because after all, it's not about, when they 19, 18, 20, 19, 20, they grown. That's not true. It's just a different level of accountability for them. Different way you talk to them. Instead of telling them what to do, now you're advising, mentoring, guiding. We still have a moral, a spiritual, we have a responsibility. Our children, us, those before us, we make up the world. Would you want them to be stuck like you're stuck right now? That's my question. Second thing I want you to think about is, what is it in you? Definitely. I love that. What is it in you right now that you want to do? Your code went out. What is it in you that you want to do? Business, entrepreneurship, whether you're in business or not. What do you want to do? Do you know what you want to do? If you don't know what you want to do, are you looking to find out how to start? These are some important questions. If everything right now in your world crumbled, would you know how to rebuild again? If the job that you work for, I don't care how long you've been there and a year or two out from retirement, it doesn't matter to me. If it went out right now, would you know what to do to create sustainability and or move on or do something different? Do you? If the answer is no, cool. If the answer is yes, cool. I like to hear that. These are the things we're talking about when it comes to how to do things right now. right now. We should never be satisfied with our current condition. Never. There's always room to grow. Always. Always, 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 and always. And this is what we're going to talk about. So be prepared, you guys. Be prepared when we come back. We're going to have some conversation. And I want it to be about that money, honey. Okay? Because once you do that, you talk about leaving a legacy. Legacy is not tied into cars, land, houses. That's not legacy. If that's the case, it can leave when the storm comes, it's gone. So you work your whole life trying to get land and property. And when the storm comes and that property and that house is gone and everything, listen, you guys, that's not legacy. You got the land, you can rebuild, that's cool. You got the money to rebuild? You got insurance, okay. Do you have enough if something should happen to cover what was, what needs to be? You know how much that takes? And that's cool. We shouldn't let that scare us. The purpose is, if you lost everything, would you know how to get it back? That's what's up. Thank you guys for the love. It's not going to be long, actually. They're done setting up. So hopefully, I don't know. Shoot. I'm looking at the time. I'm not quite sure. No more than an hour. And I think that's stretching it. So I'm going to be back. Okay? And I really want to show you guys, if you guys are entrepreneurs, affiliate marketers, if you have your own brand, if you're into consulting, it does not matter the field and the industry you're in. There's some practical tools that we're going to be talking about on how to build your business. I'm actually going to give you guys an example of my sister earlier. Hold on. And whoever was with me live and on TikTok, out of all of you guys that wanted everything she cooked today for my birthday, you know how many leads she got from all of y'all? Do y'all know? We counted and went back. Everybody that commented. Okay? 20 people. The question is for you business owners out there, did you encounter 20 people today that want something that you have to offer? Sandra, did you? Big Keisha, did you? Is Big Terry on here? Did you? Think about this. Think about it. See, so you can, I'm getting into what I'm talking about. You can sell everything that you're looking to sell, but if you don't have the tools in place to be able to accommodate the people that want what you have, what are you doing? Leaving your destiny and your fate to other softwares or platforms or other brands. Why? You know why I can talk about it? Because I shut it away because I wanted to make sure everybody I help in business is set up right. So I have the right to talk about this. But because the people I was helping, they didn't put the work in. They just didn't understand how to do it. They got the tools, the resources I even gave to. Yeah, some of you all know you guys got free trials in my software, didn't take advantage of it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I promise you, everything I do is in there. Open office hours, help you to understand something. I tell individuals, your assignment is to do this. Your assignment is to learn how to do this. Your assignment is to learn how to do automations. Your assignment is to learn how to book your calendar. Your assignment is to make sure you understand how to build a lead capture page. Y'all know how to see what none of this is hard. You're just not putting the work in. But everybody else is to blame for issues. Everybody else is to blame. It's okay. Me, I can't even blame my coach for not. Hold on, I didn't talk to my coach for 2 weeks. I can't blame her or him and say, but you didn't show me how to do that. You didn't. I had to go back. Guess what I did? I went back to all the tools they gave me 2 weeks ago. And I went back to say, oh, shoot, because I'm about to get on a call with them again tomorrow. Let me make sure I did this. Did I do this? Did I do that? That's my responsibility. I got to do the work. Me, 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 me. And you know why I do it? Because I'm invested. That's why I do it. So when you're not invested and you don't have anything to lose, it's easy to blame somebody else. Because you're not invested hard enough. But if you're invested hard enough, you don't look at nobody but yourself. Because you say, oh, I made this decision. Because I made this decision. Because how many times have I invested in something? and I say, hold on, look, I got to make this work.
Accomplish.
I can't make that up because no one gives me anything for free. That's nobody's fault but mine. So I'm here to show you the what and the why, the how. You guys got to invest in yourself. Find somebody who's going to help in whatever area you're stuck in. And watching somebody else do something, ouch. Hold on, don't even watch me without asking me. Don't even do that. No. It's a proven system, just like that's what KPIs are for. It's a proven system to show you. It's a proven system. You got to get with people to know the system. That's why I pay for advice. Right? Sandra, who took my authentic book masterclass, Terry, I give it away. Would you have ever thought to know how to do this, to get your book on Amazon? I gave you the path of least resistance for under $300. You know how much money you can make back on your books? But let me tell you why you don't. Because you don't have the skills to know what to do to market or use the software. Everything, I'm telling you, everything goes hand in hand, y'all. You can't just start one thing and think the floodgates are going to open up. No, especially not with technology. Things change over and over and over again. You got to learn it. Don't be afraid of tools. Don't be afraid of software. Don't be afraid of AI. AI doesn't take your place. It helps and it guides. Read every single thing I've done. You're going to hear Misty. But I use tools to help with grammar. I tell everybody. I told them the software I use. You just gotta let it work for you. I just don't pay somebody. Which my book, by the way, y'all, I'm gonna talk about that. Is dropping with my publishing company. I paid $20,000 for that. $20,000 when I self-published 6, less than $5,000. But guess what? I'm in an ever learning, growing, understanding process. I'll never do that again. Never. Long as you know how to do it, what to do, get the right editor, and I pay my book with my publishing company, I had to get a ghostwriter. So I talked it through, right? I talked like I'm here now. Oh, my power hour is coming to a close. I talked this through, and I talked it through, and then there's my book. I had a ghostwriter. Could have done everything else with all of the other tools I use now that I did then before COVID. That's when I started that book, way before COVID. And the crazy part is, it's only just now ready to launch because the full evolution of who I am, there were things that was changing back in 2019, all the way up until 2021. So dang, that was like literally 5 years ago when I started that book. And I wrote 6 books in 1 year in 2024. Hey, y'all, I'm not saying this to boast. No, I'm saying this because I want you to know what's possible. And if you don't know, now you know. I put the work in. All right, y'all. It was very easy to follow, but I got stuck in the marketing part. There you go, Sandra. That's true. Most people, it's easy to deliver your gift, right? It's like, I know how to do this. Some people are great talkers, great, you can explain, great visionaries. But now when it talks, and I know this because of my corporate clients, my community leaders, and I sit back and listen like, oh my gosh, you just got to learn tools with marketing. You don't have to complain. Look, that's great. That's a great problem to have, but let's leverage on the problem. So that's your problem. Now here's how you get out of it. You don't have to get frustrated. Just got to learn the marketing side, but I'm going to get a little bit in that in my next call. So, all right, y'all, I'm about to go. I'll be back live shortly. Quincy's sitting here already. I don't know what's happening, but I'll be back shortly, okay, you guys? And you're going to hear from about a lot of stuff I just mentioned. So give me less than an hour. You guys here on TikTok, all you got to do is set your alerts and then go to my page and once you hit the follow button, just hit drop down menu. You guys will see, set the alert to notify me on all lives. You guys here, you're probably going to see when I'm live as well on all these different platforms, all right? Love y'all. Be great until I'm back live, okay? I missed the information. Oh, man, style me petite. It's okay. I'll be back. You still got one more live with me, okay? All right, y'all. Love you much. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now here.